All right, so I don't know about you guys, but we need some new Dragon Ball Sparking Zero maps. Like, we need some new maps. I'm getting tired of playing the same maps over and over again. There are some maps that are missing from the previous games, and there's some maps that I've thought of and a lot of people have thought of that could be added on for DLC in the future that I'll be bringing up as well. And if I miss anything, I would like to let you guys let me know. Just let me know if there's anything that I missed, or is there anything that you really want to see in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. But as of right now, as of October 29th, it feels like we don't have any maps. We have 12 to play with, but it feels like we don't have any maps. Everybody plays the same maps because of some of the other options not being that great, or people don't really care to play at those maps. And I'm gonna say some reasons why I think that is. So for me, I'm not sure for everybody else because I can't really confirm that unless you guys tell me, but for me, Planet Namek feels like islands. Why? Because there's a portion with land and then there's a portion with water, and a lot of people don't like playing the maps with water. Why? Because it takes longer to charge up if you get in the water. Some characters actually charge normally or faster. That could be a video I do in the future if there's not already one out there. But Planet Namek feels like islands, so that's like one map damn near. Of course they're completely different, but they feel like the same map. Open field feels like Land of the Kais. Again, completely different areas, completely different things, but they feel like the exact same map. There's no diversity when it comes to that. And then I've never seen anybody actually want to fight at Rocky Land. It's too cluttered, it's too clustered. I avoid this map at all times. City is actually my favorite map. I think it looks beautiful. It's the best that any city, west, south, Satan City map has ever looked in any Dragon Ball game. I love playing at this map. It's really cool. World Tournament, if you do not use an ultimate to get the crowd out of the way, or if you don't already pre-choose no crowd, it confines you in that space, and it's hard to get certain combos off because you'll get hit with that invisible border. In some instances, I like that because it makes you think and you have to like work around that. In other instances, I'm like, damn, I just dropped this combo because I don't have any space because I'm in this corner, this invisible corner that I can't get out of. And then there's other things like this map right here. I'm gonna talk about this, and then I'm gonna bring up another point. So the tournament of power arena is a big disappointment, and I've said this. I've seen other people say this. Why do we not just have the clean, cleared out tournament of power arena to start out with, and then somebody does an ultimate or something, and over time it looks like this? Why could we not do that? I think that would have been better. Nobody wants to fight at this map because all the fucking rocks are all the freaking rocks. I don't like playing this map at all, and a lot of people don't play it either. A lot of people I've not seen actually choose this map to play online. And that brings up the fact that there's not a lot of destruction, and they kind of marketed like this game had a lot of destruction, which it does, like buildings on city being destroyed and you go inside the buildings. I think that's really dope. That's one of the coolest things ever, in my opinion. But when it comes to like planet destruction or map destruction, the only map that has that is Planet Namek, and they had that as a separate map as well for Destroy Planet Namek, which it's cool. It rarely, even on Planet Namek, it rarely happens. You just have to whiff your somebody just has to whiff their attack, pointing down at the ground or pointing at the one of the mountains or whatever, and then it'll happen. But the fact that that's the only map that has it, it kind of sucks, especially with the way they market it and advertised the game going into it. This was Destroy Planet Namek was the only thing they showed that got destroyed in a trailer. So I guess that was them showing like, hey, it's in there, but we didn't do anything else. This hasn't happened to me, but does city get destroyed into city ruins? Let me know. I'm pretty sure that doesn't happen. I'm pretty sure there's not a way to do that. I've not had it happen. I've not done it myself. I could be ignorant. You guys let me know if that actually is possible in the game in the comment section down below.
You too possess a god's power. Prominence flash! You too possess a god's power. Prominence flash!
But basically, there's a lot of maps that could easily have planet destruction, and it makes the whole map look completely different. I mean, open field, that's an easy one. Just have a big ass crater in the map. We've seen it in other Dragon Ball games. Rocky Land, also big crater, just super dark. Everything's spaced out now because the destruction and the explosions. It's an easy thing. Maybe that's something they plan to do in the future. That's fine. It could be DLC. They add more options for planet destruction with newer maps or something like that. But that's the big thing that I noticed, that there are not a lot of planets that can be destroyed besides Namek. All right, so now I'm just kind of looking through the Tenkaichi 3 maps, and I just still think it's weird that they do not have some of these maps in the game day one. Like, I still am a firm believer that if it was in the previous iteration of the game, whether that be characters, maps, whatever, it should still be in Sparking Zero. It should have been in Sparking Zero day one, in my opinion. Like maps like Mountain Road. Mountain Road, I believe, should have been in the game day one. Why is it not? I don't understand. I think it'll be hopefully a map in the future. I mean, it's not the greatest map, but I believe, like I said, if it's already been in the game previously, it should be in the game now. Desert is another good one. We all love open maps that doesn't have a lot of stuff in the way. I think Desert is a good one. It might not be a lot to look at, but I think it'll still be a great map for what Sparking Zero is. Let's see, what other maps? Glacier. Yeah, Glacier is a big one. Although we don't like water. I feel like a lot of us don't like water or fighting with water. I believe Glacier definitely deserves a spot in the Sparking Zero maps. And I think eventually we will get it. They might package it with like a Dragon Ball Super Broly movie type thing, because you know they fought in the glaciers in Broly movie. But this is definitely a great map that they could add. What else? King's Castle. Why? Yeah, King's Castle will be another one. We see how beautiful City looks. This is just a more open one with less buildings. City or King's Castle would look amazing in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And another one, Muscle Tower. We see this in a lot of different Dragon Ball games as well. Muscle Tower should be in there. Kami House. Why is Kami House not in the game? Of course, it has a ton of water, but why is Kami House not in the game? Why? It's definitely going to be DLC. It has to be DLC. Penguin Village may not make it into Sparking Zero. It should be in it, but with the fact that Penguin Village is more like a Raleigh, Dr. Slump kind of thing, I don't think it'll make it to Sparking Zero. But since it was in the previous game, I feel like it should. I still believe at some point they will have crossover characters. I have a video of that coming out soon. But I don't know. Let's say they did Sandland. They could easily make the desert map themed after Sandland if they had added Beelzebub or something. But I don't know. That's super far-fetched, them bringing in Sandland characters or Raleigh and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. If it was in the previous games, it should be in it. Mount Paozu. Why? Why is it not in the game? It's been in previous Dragon Ball games. It's been OG Budokai 3, 2, whatever. We don't have it in Sparking Zero. Ruined Earth. Ruined Earth is a pretty cool map. Ruined Earth is actually a pretty cool map in Tenkaichi 3. Did I play it a lot, to be honest? No, but I thought it was a pretty cool map. It's the centerpiece, and then everything else around it is you just flying and fighting. It's dope. It's dope. It's so many freaking maps that Kami's Lookout. Why do we not have Kami's Lookout? Why do we not have Kami's Lookout, guys? It's just, you guys get what I'm saying? Like, there's so many maps that Tenkaichi 3, hell, why do we not have Hell? Why do we not have Hell? It could look like this. It could look like how it looks in Xenoverse 2. It could look like how they had it in the Janemba movie. I don't understand. I don't understand, guys. There's so many maps that could look so much better, that would look amazing in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Planet, outer space, why is it not in there? You guys get what I'm saying? So many maps. Honestly, we're missing like half of the maps. We're missing like half of the maps from Tenkaichi 3 in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, if we're really being honest with ourselves. Then, you know, Xenoverse 2 had a ton more maps than Tenkaichi 3 that are missing from Sparking Zero, that I'm pretty sure they'll end up having for DLC. Because some of these maps were DLC, for Xenoverse 2, so I'm not gonna just lie or make up something and saying, oh, these were in Xenoverse 2's base roster. No, they weren't. Tree of Might, easy one, a really cool map. I think that'll look amazing in Sparking Zero, and I'm pretty sure nobody would debate with me on that. Archipelago, I mean, that's pretty much islands. Destroyed Cell Games Arena, why do we not have a Destroyed Cell Games Arena? I don't know. There could be other city maps that they could add, other parts of the city, Capsule Corporation, West City, like they could add other cities. Again, Kami's Lookout, there's Sky, I don't know, I mean, I don't think we really need a Sky map, but if we're being honest with ourselves, that could be the easiest map added in the game. Space, outer space, any kind of space map. Nameless Planet will look so good in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I can already see this being DLC in the future. And some of these other ones like Planet Tuffle, they might be DLC as well. And then Future City and Ruins, whatever. But yeah, that's another set of maps that we do not have or that we could see for Sparking Zero in the future. It kind of sucks. And then I've got something I'm just gonna just the left field, a very left field option is the map that we got from a free update on Dragon Ball FighterZ. I don't know if you guys remember this map or even know this map, but what's it called? The Galactic Arena. Yeah, Galactic Arena. Imagine this map fully fleshed out in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I don't think it could actually happen, but look at this. This map in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero would be insane. This is just the left field thing. I'm just bringing this up, but you guys see how beautiful that looks? Imagine that in Sparking Zero. Really, like imagine that in Sparking Zero. They could do another free update, add the Galactic Arena for Sparking Zero. I think it'll be probably one of the best maps in the game, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. All right, so I had to go back on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Here's another weird one. Why do we have the Other World Tournament option, but we do not have the Other World Tournament map? If I were the one cooking the game up, I wouldn't even give you guys this option until we have the map created. I wouldn't give you guys this option, and I wouldn't give you guys the Tournament of Destroyers option until we get both those maps made, and then I'll put them out together. Then you guys would be super hyped, like, oh, we got this new map, we got this new game mode. That's how I would have done it, personally. So those are two things that I just do not understand. Please tell me I'm not the only one that wants an Otherworld tournament stage. Like, just imagine this big Coliseum arena and just a big stage in the middle. Like, I think it'll be one of the best maps in the game. Just similar to the Galactic Arena, but way bigger. I think this map would be an amazing addition. I don't know why, like, again, I don't know why they have the mode, but they don't have the map. So King Kai's Planet is something that I want to see personally. I don't ever see this actually coming to the game. I would love it to. I think it'll be a very unique map. I think it'll be a beautiful looking map. And then you're fighting on the planet, and instead of you hitting somebody hard and they go flying straight, like just a straight shot, it actually curves with the map or with the planet. I don't know if the physics of the game could even allow that, but I think that would be a pretty cool touch, pretty cool map. Personally, what do you guys think? Beerus's Planet is another one that might be DLC in the future. I hope it is. Beerus's Planet would look amazing in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Again, the colors with the purple, the pink, the green, the tree in the background. I think it'll be an amazing map. We've seen it in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Let me see. Is this a video? Just want to click on it real quick. Yeah, we've done it in not Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So it looks amazing. They obviously would have to condense it and make it a little bit smaller to fight it. But this being an actual map for Sparking Zero would be pretty cool. And then while we're on Kakarot, that reminded me of the new Dragon Ball Daima DLC that this game will be getting here pretty soon. This could easily be a map added onto Sparking Zero just because of how much they've been promoting and advertising Dragon Ball Daima. But now that I think about it, it kind of would look basically like Rocky Lands, just with a different background. I mean, they could make it more unique. Maybe they'll have some like floating islands in the background, or maybe we can go to like the little light barrier, kind of fight around that just to give it some more layers and diversity to the map. But if it's like somewhere in here, it probably would look just like Rocky Lands. But I could easily see them doing a Demon Realm map for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And now that I think about it, they probably will add 2 other Demon World maps as well. If you have not been tuned into Dragon Ball Daima, there's actually 3 Demon Worlds. The one I just showed you for the DLC, that's actually the third Demon World. We have not seen the second Demon World yet in the anime, so that might be something different. And then this right here is actually, we get a look at it at the very beginning Oh, this is where King Goma and Degasu are. That's where they live. That's the first demon world. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be 2 other maps if they decide to do all 3 worlds in the game. Which I honestly, that would add some diversity. I'll be all for that to be added into Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I'm trying to see if there's like a better view of the first one. No. So yeah, they could definitely add 3 Demon World maps in the game. So here's another map they could easily make. This is from the Xeno Expo tournament right before they did the Tournament of Power. A very, very beautiful map. I can already see it being in the game with the stars in the back, the purple, the pillars, and then like the floating platforms. I think it'll make for a really great map. I don't think anybody would object for me wanting this in the game. I think it looks cool. Another cool map that could be added to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is Planet Vampa from the Broly movie, or Super Broly movie, where Paragus and Broly got stranded and have to grow up and live their lives. I think this will be an interesting map. Imagine like these acid pools that are on the planet, and then it has the creatures, whatever Ba was. Imagine those creatures popping out here and there in the map. I think it'd be pretty cool thing to see. I don't think they'll go that much into detail adding like Ba in the background or something like that. Maybe they will, I don't know, or if they could, that'd be cool. But I think Planet Vampa will be an easy one. If we're going to go back to some of the Z movies, the Z movie with BoJack Unbound, this tournament, I forgot what the tournament is called. But this map would actually be really cool. Let me zoom in a little bit, or a little bit better, so you guys can see what I see. I'm kind of blocking it, but it would make for a good map. And then also from the same movie, there's like this very old looking Attack on Titan, old English buildings that they fought at, all the different enemies from BoJack Unbound and BoJack himself. It'll be a really great map as well. It would add to the diversity of the map. There's definitely no maps that looks like this in the game, so it'd be cool to see this as well. And then lastly, they could easily add a Red Ribbon based army map from Dragon Ball Super Superhero. I mean, it was done in Xenoverse 2. I have a video right here, just kind of showing it off a little bit. But yeah, this could easily be a map, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, I've said it plenty of times, but Sparking Zero, with how beautiful the game looks, it's just gonna make the map look even much better than it did in Xenoverse 2. In Xenoverse 2, it was an open field. It did give us a lot of space to fight and stuff like that, but in Sparking Zero, they'll just capitalize on the space even more so. And I can already see the colors will just look amazing. That's all I can say. The colors will look amazing on this map. What do you guys think about all these maps that I brought up in this video? I think I was cooking. A lot of the stuff we've seen in the previous games that definitely should be in the game. Now I brought those up, and then I brought up a lot of maps, whether you thought of them or not, that could easily be put in the game as well as DLC in the future. So is there anything that I missed? Is there any maps that I missed from OG Dragon Ball Z, Super, or even just random stuff that you want to see that came from exclusive maps from other games that you guys want to see come to Sparking Zero? Let me know in the comment section down below. Hopefully this video wasn't too long, but I feel like it is. So I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.